handle it. Yeah. How much money you got? Straight up. How much money?
Hello everyone, and welcome back to another one of my YouTube videos. Today we're going to be filming episode 2 of our 6-month series, and our main focus of this episode is going to be about health and wellness. So I'm going to be bringing you guys through some of the stuff I'm doing when it comes to food, recipes, juicing, and even skincare to really get me glowing from the inside out. So with this whole 6-month series, I've been really focusing on trying to reset and just doing what feels really aligned with who I'm becoming, and also not trying to focus on perfection. Bro, so I just realized the mic was not on, and I'm not recording that. So I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But again, a lot of it is about not being perfect. But what I was saying before I realized that that the mic was not on. Oop, I just put ginger in there. Was that I really feel like I'm in my health girl era again, and mentally, like, it's really something I need right now. Like, seriously. I cannot believe I didn't have the mic on. Oh my goodness. What is the saying? It is what it is. Another thing that I love is that we use these glass, like, bottles. So I don't know, it just makes the experience more bougie, and I love that. I could so see myself doing this in my own apartment, like Sunday reset with some like jazz in the background. Like I was listening to Michael Bublé. By the way, I just showed y'all the perfect way to cut an onion. Dun, 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 dun. That's honestly why I stopped recording, and that's honestly why the mic is off, because I was like, bro, I'm gonna get copyrighted if I try to do music, but at the same time, like, I can't just talk to y'all will get bored. It smells so good. I also think I've read somewhere that celery is good for inflammation too. I feel like I've read that. Okay, one last thing that I do is I take the juice and I put it through the strainer. Oh snap. Just act like y'all didn't see that. And so I put it through the strainer. It's definitely getting sticky. Please don't mind if it's a little bit darker. It's been raining all day, and I actually just finished cutting all of the fruits and veggies and stuff that I did for juicing in the salad. So I just thought it would be easier because I didn't want to cut myself. Okay, so the first topic that I want to get into when it comes to health is my raised cortisol levels. I basically have been dealing with a puffy face every time that I wake up. A lot of people can refer to this as moon face. And specifically, it's something that has low-key been building an insecurity. And because I am in front of the camera as my job, it's just something that I really want to take care of. Also because my body is literally calling for help. Usually when you have acne or you're having similar symptoms, your body is asking you to change something. So what I'm specifically going to do to try to tackle this and try to help my body in this area is ginger, turmeric, and basically health shots in the morning. Yeah, basically, I feel like we've all heard of cortisol. It's something that we kind of throw around like, oh, like don't have high cortisol levels, da da da, like breathe, meditate. But I've read that ginger and turmeric can really, really help aid with inflammation. And I just want to be able to flush that through my system. And because I already juice, might as well add some health shots on top of that. When you have elevated levels, it can really mess with your sleep, skin, and just overall inflammation in your body. So I'm trying to get that back to normal. And then another thing that I'm doing to combat at least like my morning puffiness is doing lymphatic massages and drainage, because we do hold a lot of water in our face already when we wake up. I just feel like mine is kind of staying stagnant. And so something that I'm doing to help that drainage is that lymphatic massages. And I've seen a lot of things with a gua sha. I've seen a lot of things with like a dry brush. So I'm going to be incorporating lymphatic drainage and massages into my routine, and hopefully that will also help. The next topic that we're going to be talking about is my supplements. What I'm showing you right now is the supplements I'm taking, and these are all targeted to help support my energy, brain health, hormones, digestion, while I kind of wait for more answers. Another thing that I've been doing that I feel like has seriously improved my energy levels, even in this last couple of weeks, have been upping my water intake. I feel like we all think we drink enough water until we really take intentional actions towards drinking more water. First thing that I do when I wake up is I start my day with a big glass of water. I add Celtic salt and lemon because those both help with absorption and kind of get your body open and your cells open to receiving water. So I started with that, and I feel like immediately that's better than any cup of coffee, that I've ever had. It just immediately gets your body going, immediately gets you hydrated. Another one of my favorite ways to stay hydrated is coconut water. If you do your research on coconut water, you know how well and how helpful that is. And I feel like a lot of our problems do stem from not drinking enough water or just being dehydrated. I mean, our body's made of 60% water, and I feel like we all don't drink enough water. So that is exactly why I added it to one of my goals. And I will say I've noticed a difference in my energy levels. I've noticed a difference in my skin. I feel like it's really one of those small habits that I can add to my day that has the biggest impact on my day and overall health. Speaking of skin, I have started a new skincare routine. Right now I have no makeup on, hence why I might look a little crazy, especially in this lighting. But I've started a new skincare. I've started introducing toners into it. I've been trying to add more hydration into my routine. I've added some Korean products, but what I'm showing you right now is my new routine. One thing that I have also been doing that I feel like has tremendously improved my skin is microneedling. I do it once a month, and I feel like it has really helped lighten a lot of my dark spots or my hyperpigmentation just from having such a big breakout in the last couple of months. So I've been keeping up with that, and then just even introducing these new toners into my routine in this last week, in these last couple of days, my skin feels way more hydrated. I used to never wear makeup, and now I feel like I'm wearing it all the time. So now that my skin is getting clearer, that's definitely something that I'm excited to start doing more of, is just wearing no makeup and just wearing my skin and with like some tinted moisturizer or some sunscreen. One of the last things that I want to talk about in this episode before we close it up is my physical health. I've been slowly incorporating walks and yoga back into my routine, and just also trying to get outside and get some vitamin C, vitamin D. And I feel like I've also noticed a difference in the way I feel in my mood, because like I said in episode 1, me not working out and me not going to the gym is also, one, affecting me physically, but also majorly mentally. So even just incorporating little things like stretching and like little movement here and there, I feel like has already been improving my mood, helping my energy levels get back up, and just kind of getting myself out of this funk. And even if it's little things like stretching for 15 minutes or going on a hot girl walk, listening to a podcast for 30 minutes, like little things like that, I feel like add up over time. Because even if it's little things now, it's still helping me build up my strength to hopefully get back into the gym and weightlifting as soon as possible, or even doing stuff like Pilates classes. So that is my update for us being 11 days in since we did start the series, quote unquote, June 1st. That's kind of like where I'm marking it as. That's my starting point. So it has been 11 days into our journey, and I've already been seeing slow and slight improvements that I'm super, super excited about. And I hope that making this video inspires you to take action in your life as well. I hope that you seeing me do it kind of inspires you to maybe start something, whether it's a 3-month or a 6-month journey for yourself. Even if it's just one more cup of water a day, or making a home-cooked meal and just swapping out processed food, you know you're gonna feel better. And one of my favorite books that I always preach about is Atomic Habits by James Clear. He says, for every action you take is one vote for the type of person you wish to become. And so, like I said, it is a buildup of the everyday moments and what you're doing in those days to build up the person you become and what your life is going to look like. And so today, I encourage you to cast a vote to your future self and to cast a vote into who you want to become. But that is going to be the rest of this video. Thank you guys so much for making it this far. I'm super excited to see where the journey takes us. I hope that you guys are starting journeys of your own. Please go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.